After the effort put in by Kaiser in his match, in the six-man tag team match, it was only fitting that Ludwig Kaiser would be the one to challenge Matt Riddle for the United States Championship as a reward for putting in a putting in an effort, putting in a putting in the effort that he did in that six-man tag team match. Because he put in work in that match and showed that he had potential to do a lot more than just be Gunther's right hand or Vinci's partner. Not to say that there's anything wrong with him being Vinci's partner, it's just that he showed in that six-man tag team match that he could be more than just a member of Imperium. European uppercut in the corner by Ludwig Kaiser as Kaiser's trying to take it to Matt Riddle. Riddle goes sailing over the top rope. Kaiser's waiting for him to get back in the ring. And he decks him with a tope suicida. I don't think Riddle was expecting it, and I don't think Kaiser was expecting to do it. But Kaiser surprised Riddle and himself, landing the tope suicida on the outside, and a textbook vertical suplex to the floor by Ludwig Kaiser on Riddle. But Riddle catches him off guard and drops him with a forearm shiver. Riddle's got him in a fireman's carry. I still believe that was the Bro Derek. I still believe that was the Bro Derek, but that might have been just me. Or that might be just me, as Riddle introduces Kaiser to the barricade. I think with the effort that Kaiser put in the six-man tag team match, it might be one of Riddle's toughest title defenses yet against Ludwig Kaiser, but that just might be me putting praise on the member of Imperium. But if Kaiser and Riddle don't get in the ring soon, it will be a count-out victory for Matt Riddle. It could be a count-out victory for Matt Riddle. Kaiser almost took out the referee, snapping wildly with that clothesline. I don't know why I was going to call it a forearm, but it was a clothesline, snapping wildly with that clothesline. He almost took out the ref. Went for another vertical suplex, but Riddle squirmed out of it and hits him with a dropkick to the back. Kaiser's got to get back in this matchup, because if he doesn't get back in the match, Riddle will have another successful title defense notched in his belt before the Rumble. Jumping knee by Riddle. Riddle gets caught with a small package. You never know when it's going to happen. You never know when you can be surprised by a small package. Kaiser tried to surprise him with the inside cradle. Overhead release suplex by Kaiser. So many variations of the same maneuver that you never know what variation you're going to see and from who. Again, I don't know if those are shoulder blocks or elbows to the side of the head. It looks like either one. Either way, solid maneuver there by Kaiser to knock some sense. I don't know if it's to knock some sense into Matt Riddle or just to cause some damage. Either way, nasty looking move. Hammerlock suplex, and back into the corner goes Riddle. Kaiser is Riddle on the top rope. Kaiser's got Riddle on the top, and now he's joining him on the top rope. Suplex off the top. A big suplex off the top by Kaiser. Nip up by Riddle. Kaiser catches him with a big right hand, and then another big right hand. Ladder press by Kaiser first. Official ladder press of the matchup. I don't count the inside cradle as a ladder press, only because I don't think any of us saw it coming. Small package. And a simple kick out by Riddle again. Riddle gets corner clotheslined. I don't know how he ended up getting into the corner, but either way, Props to Kaiser for catching Riddle off guard. Kaiser brushed off Riddle. I don't know if he was going for a side slam or a backbreaker. Either way, Riddle squirmed out of it and takes him down with a spear. Riddle squirmed out of it and took him down with a spear. And now he's dropping some hammer fists on Ludwig Kaiser. Hammer fist and straight rights to Ludwig Kaiser as Riddle is showing his amateur background. Riddle, a former MMA standout before joining professional wrestling. Running European uppercut by Kaiser. Takes down Riddle. Ludwig Kaiser is showing exactly why he was given this opportunity, I would say. As he catches Riddle coming into the ropes, he catches Riddle with a straight knee, but Riddle fights back, comes back with an overhead kick, dropping Kaiser. Riddle went for the RKO. Kaiser went for the running European uppercut again, but Riddle gets sidestepped. Kaiser sidesteps Riddle with a running knee. Riddle sidesteps Kaiser. Kaiser blocks Riddle. Butterfly suplex. Let her press. What a back and forth this matchup has been. I mean, even just in the last 5 minutes. Basement dropkick. Riddle selling it like getting shot by a bullet. Doing a little dancing is Matt Riddle with Ludwig Kaiser and a double gut-wrench suplex. Kaiser catches Riddle off guard again. Kaiser catches Riddle off guard again, but again only gets a 1 count. He caught him. STO. Reverse STO DDT by Ludwig Kaiser, but Riddle kicked out. Reverse STO DDT by Kaiser, and Kaiser almost got a 3. Kaiser almost got a 3. Blockbuster off the top rope. Let her press. And a 2 count again. Kaiser almost got a 3. Kaiser almost took out Matt Riddle and won the United States Championship. Kaiser sends Riddle to the floor. Another tope suicida by Kaiser. Kaiser surprises Riddle again with a tope suicida. Back to the shoulder blocks. Back to the elbows. From Kaiser to Riddle. As these two are slowly drifting further and further up the rampway. Riddle blocks him. Riddle gets back into the matchup. German suplex on the outside. Riddle was hesitating, it looked like, getting back in the ring or going after Kaiser, and he chose to go after Kaiser instead of getting back in the ring. We are at a count of 6. Riddle sends Kaiser back into the ring. Riddle pops up. Kaiser pops up. The Broke Derek. Let her press. Kaiser kicked out. Kaiser's rolling on the floor. I thought he was rolling to the floor, but he's actually rolling to the outside. And he low-bridged Riddle to the floor. Kaiser with a poorly timed vaulting body press. Riddle goes crashing and burning on the outside, landing with his knee on the floor. And then he ends up T-boning Kaiser on the outside. Kaiser again. These two are going up the rampway again. These two are going the wrong way. Riddle and Kaiser are going the wrong way. Kaiser is, I don't know if he's getting under the skin of Matt Riddle or what it is, but we are seeing a more aggressive side of Riddle in this one than we saw in his matches with Tommaso Ciampa and than we saw in his matches with Tommaso Ciampa. Into the barricade. It looked like he went into the barricade. Honestly, I can't remember who the other person was that Riddle challenged, but I know there was somebody else other than Tommaso Ciampa. You see Kaiser down on the floor. Kaiser's got to get back in the ring. Riddle was looking for a countout. Riddle was looking for a countout on Ludwig Kaiser. Riddle was looking for a countout on Ludwig Kaiser. I don't know what the heck this is. I don't know what to say. Fact of the matter is, Kaiser's fighting back. Kaiser's fighting back, and that might be the reason why Riddle wanted the countout. Riddle's shoulder shoots up off the mat. That might be the reason why Riddle wanted the countout, because he's fearful of losing the United States Championship right here tonight against Ludwig Kaiser. He is fearful of losing the United States title. He's fearful of losing the United States title to Ludwig Kaiser. Sky high by Kaiser. Sky high by Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser sends him into the announcer's table. Kaiser gets some revenge on Riddle, sending him into the barricade. Kaiser gets some revenge on Riddle, sending him into the barricade. A big vertical suplex by Kaiser takes down Riddle. A big vertical suplex by Kaiser takes down Riddle. What is it? Kaiser's measuring Riddle. Kaiser is measuring Riddle. Overhead suplex. Overhead suplex by Kaiser. Overhead suplex by Ludwig Kaiser. Kaiser was tempted to go. Wait a second, this might be a double countout. Hey, Kaiser won by countout. Ludwig Kaiser beat Riddle by countout. Ludwig Kaiser beat Matt Riddle by countout. Riddle tried to get Kaiser counted out. Riddle tried to get Kaiser counted out, and I think Ludwig Kaiser may have lost track of the count. He may have lost track on the count, not realizing that he almost got himself counted out, and it almost got a double count out with him and Matt Riddle. This, my friends, leads to an interesting situation, because since Matt Riddle challenged Lashley for the United States Championship, he has not lost. Riddle has had all the momentum in the world ever since beating Lashley for the United States title. And now somebody put a feather in his cap. Somebody put a chip in that armor. You know, and the fact of the matter is, Matt Riddle has beaten Damian Priest, has beaten Tommaso Ciampa, and has beaten Bobby Lashley. But now Ludwig Kaiser gives Riddle a chip in that armor and makes him question if he's as good as he thinks he is. With that being said, that is it from me. And if you want to see Kaiser challenge for the US title again, let me know down in the comment section below. Or show your love for Ludwig Kaiser with getting the video above a certain number of views. But with all that out of the way, I will see you in the next one.